What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GeForce Now News Thursday, the first one here in November, really, and there's a lot here. We've got some things to go over with the day passes, some major changes to all the tiers and features and stuff that's going to be in GeForce Now, and also 7 games for this week to go through as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. So you might remember day passes for GeForce Now. You can get performance and ultimate day passes currently for 25% off. So if you're having trouble figuring out maybe which membership you want to go with, or you just want to kind of tinker around, see maybe what Black Ops 6 is like or other games, you could do that with a day pass, 25% off right now if you want to check that out. So we've got some changes to the tiers. The priority tier, that $10 a month middle tier, instead of being called priorities, now going to be called the performance tier. And performance members will be able to connect to RTX powered gaming rigs for up to 1440p resolution. That's up from that 1080p that we had before, while Ultimate still gets the best experience with the 4080 powered rigs and up to 4K 120 FPS or 1080p 240. Gamers playing on the free tier are now going to see their streaming from basic rigs with varying specs that offer entry-level cloud gaming and are optimized for capacity. Now, those changes are fine. I like seeing the upgrades to the priority tier. Now, the performance tier, the basic or free tier, I know gets overrun with a lot of gamers, so they've got to make adjustments there to keep that going. But I notice we do have more and more full servers these days, and everything getting more and more busy for GeForce Now, which is great to see. For 4 or 5 years that I've covered them, I've loved watching them grow and get so much bigger. But this next change is going to be a little questionable for me, at least for the ultimate tier. Let's go ahead and take a look, and that's going to be the playtime. So at the start of next year, GeForce Now is going to roll out a 100-hour monthly playtime allowance to continue providing quality and speed, as well as shorter queue times for performance and ultimate members. This ample limit comfortably accommodates 94% of members who typically enjoy the service well within the time frame. Members can check out how much time they've spent in the cloud through their account portal. Up to 15 hours of unused playtime will automatically roll over to the next month for members, and additional hours can be purchased at a rate of $2.99 for 15 additional hours for performance, or $5.99 for 15 additional hours on the ultimate tier. To thank the GFN community for joining the cloud gaming revolution, GeForce Now is offering active paid members as of December 31st, 2024, the ability to continue with unlimited playtime for a full year until January 1st, 2026. So this change for me, I would care less on the performance tier. I guess it bothers me more on the ultimate tier, with the ultimate experience of there being any kind of time limit or time frame. However, it does sound like this is going to accommodate most players and you can purchase more time, but this is a very obvious way to try to throttle and control the flow of players using the service as they've gotten really popular, and I'm sure that they continue to have queues. I know I've been getting queues where I never used to here where I'm at from time to time for the 4080 ultimate tier. So yeah, I'm sure this is just kind of all about controlling that flow, and instead of having to add a bunch of new hardware, limit the play time, offer additional hours, and that kind of thing. Now, while I do get it, for me this reminds me of a very outdated model that used to exist in a lot of different services, and there's other cloud services out there or cloud PCs that really adopt the buy additional hours model or limited amount of hours, and this is pretty generous with the 100 hours and with the availability to purchase more. But in my opinion, this just kind of feels like a step back to a more archaic way of the way that we used to charge for these things and get them. I do wish Ultimate would still just be unlimited, but it is what it is. All right, guys, with that news out of the way for now, let's go ahead and look at the 7 games we've got here. I'll list them out really quickly. We've got Planet Coaster 2, a new release on Steam for November 6th. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate, a new release for Steam on November 6th. I've actually already started playing this one. I played it on the phone and the Switch when it came out, and I was looking forward to the Steam version. I grabbed it today. I've been playing it on the Steam Deck and stuff, so it's cool this one's going to be on GeForce Now. We have Empire of the Ants, a new release on Steam for November 7th. Unrailed 2 back on track for Steam November 7th. TCG Card Shop Simulator over on Steam. And then we've got StarCraft 2 for Xbox's PC Game Pass. And we have StarCraft Remastered for Xbox's PC Game Pass as well. So that's the 7 games we've got for this week. And again, some pretty good stuff here. TCG Card Shop has been pretty cool, and also been playing Splintered Fate there. I'll have to jump into Planet Coaster 2 eventually, as I did like the last game that they had out for that as well. But we've also got those 25% off day passes if you're wanting to check out some performance or ultimate tiers. And then the news about the changes, of course. The bump in 1440p is great for the performance tier. I think the limit on the amount of hours is understandable considering the flow of players and them trying to keep the service running well for everybody that's logging on. So I get that side of it, but also, again, I think it feels like a step backwards in certain ways for me with that kind of pricing model and scheme for that. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Definitely an interesting and big week here for GeForce Now. As always, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.